Paris, France, AFP. Naomi Osaka is enjoying her fight to climb back to the upper echelons of tennis as she prepares for her French Open campaign after showing signs of a return to form this year. The four-time Grand Slam champion, who missed a match point against eventual winner Iga Swiatek in one of the matches of the 2024 tournament, has returned to the world's top 50. Osaka did not play in 2023 due to the birth of her daughter and struggled for consistency after returning to the professional circuit last season. The Japanese star, who has been open in the past about her battles with depression and mental health issues, says she is relishing her tennis. "I think I'm enjoying the time more. I'm enjoying seeing the newer players coming up," Osaka told reporters at Roland Garros on Saturday. "I don't know. Feels like the circle of life a little bit. I think for me, I know that I came back and I'm choosing to spend this time away from my daughter in order to attempt to achieve things, so I have to make the most out of that time. Coming here or playing any tournament without a positive mentality would just be pointless." The 27-year-old stepped down a level to play a second-tier challenger event in St. Malo earlier this month and secured her first tournament victory since winning the 2021 Australian Open. Osaka has also produced strong runs in bigger competitions, reaching the last 16 at both the Miami and Italian Opens. "I think the decision itself, to play in St. Malo, was kind of difficult, because in your mind, you do have a little bit of pride," she admitted. "There was a lot of pressure. I wouldn't really say it was to not lose, but it was more like I had in the back of my head, I wonder what people would say about me if I lost here. Granted, I should never be thinking about that when I'm playing a tennis match. But I got over it." Osaka revealed her preparations for Roland Garros, where she will face Spanish 10th seed Paula Badosa in the first round, were hit by a 5 a.m. wake-up call from anti-doping officials on Saturday. Paris, France, AFP. World number 1 Jannik Sinner showed his battling qualities to progress through the first round of the French Open on Monday with a 6-4, 6-3, 7-5 win over home hope Arthur Rinderknech. The 23-year-old Italian showed some signs of rustiness as he claimed victory in 2 hours 15 minutes in just his 7th match since returning from a 3-month doping suspension. Naomi Osaka said she hates disappointing people. After sliding to a tough 3-set loss to Spanish 10th seed Paula Badosa in the first round of the French Open on Monday. Four-time Grand Slam champion Osaka saved a set point in the opening set before dominating the tiebreak, but Badosa ran away with the second set to force a decider. Novak Djokovic said winning his 100th ATP title last week in Geneva was a much-needed confidence boost ahead of his latest tilt at a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title at the French Open. The 38-year-old became just the third man in history to reach a century of tour-level tournament victories after Jimmy Connors and Roger Federer on Saturday. Rising tennis stars Isabelle Kamkam and Azel Libon-Fassel shared Most Valuable Player, MVP, honors in the girls' division while Vincent Nadal spearheaded the boys' charge in the just-concluded Dipalog City National Juniors Tennis Championships in Dipalog City, Zamboanga del Norte last Monday. The Group 2 tournament, part of the Mindanao swing of the PPSP EPP Junior Tennis. Alex Ela shifts her focus to the women's doubles of the French Open after an early exit in the women's singles last Sunday at the Roland Garros Stadium in Paris. The 20-year-old netter is grateful to enter her first Grand Slam as a professional despite suffering a 0-6, 6-2, 3-6 loss against Emiliana Arango of Colombia in the first round. It seems that Emiliana Arango of Colombia has Alex Ela all figured out. World number 69 Ela fell to Arango, 0-6, 6-2, the 6th of March Sunday in her French Open singles debut at Roland Garros on Sunday. Ela stood her ground for 1 hour and 46 minutes before falling to the 24-year-old Arango, who had also beaten her in the Miami Open qualifiers last year. Women's world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka sizzled early, needing just an hour to sweep aside Russian Kamila Rakimova in the women's singles event of the French Open. The Belarusian kicked off the schedule under the roof on court. Philippe Chatria with a ruthless 6-1, 6-0 win. Sabalenka has never reached the final at Roland Garros, but the tournament appears more op.